Hello, it's the Scale Modeler 1718 here. I'm bringing you another unboxing. I did one a few weeks ago that you'll find is called Unboxing Humbrol, and it's pretty much just unboxing Humbrol paints. Now, if you've paid any attention to that video, and if you have watched it, you'll hear in the video I do say that when I did order, it was going to come in 3 boxes. Now, they emailed me about 4 days ago saying they found a large enough box to send everything I needed in it. Now, for some reason, they were going to send 1 tin of paints on its own, in its own package. Don't ask me why, I have no idea. I don't know why they couldn't have put it in the other box. There was plenty of room for 1 more tin of paint, it wouldn't have harmed. And all that's in here, I believe, is a model. So, I did an unboxing of the Battle of Waterloo the other day. I'm not starting that just yet. I have plenty of models to be going with. I have this one, I have a few others as well. I have a Robin Hood one, I've got a tank transporter, a few planes, a few helicopters, a few little bits and bobs. In the process of doing a Spitfire from James May's Toy Stories, but anyway, let's get into this one. I know what it is, but I'm going to leave you waiting to see. I know exactly what model it is because obviously I picked it. I'm excited this is here because I've been waiting for a long time for this to come. Must have been waiting 2 weeks, 3 weeks, and I was quite surprised that it didn't come shortly after the other box came. It wasn't brought with the same company, which came by, is it American Express, something like that? American Express Packaging, I think it's called. It didn't come with that, it came with Royal Mail. So let's, if we can get into it. One thing I found with this Wonderland models, they do like their parcel tape. If I can get into this. Right, okay. What the hell? Okay, so I'll just take that off. That off. And I didn't realise, take that off. The hell? Okay, this is weird. A little tiny, well, I say tiny box, you know, that's my hand, so it's fair size. Basically, just says decal soft on the side of it. It's obviously a box for more than one, and inside that you will find 1 tin of paint. That is it, honestly. That is the US Air Force Grey, number 76 from Revell. Don't ask why they put it in a box like that. That is just redonkulous why they've done that. I have no idea why. It's just pointless. It's a little tin of Revell paint that's unnecessary for a tub like that. Okay. Right, the Airfix model I have got is made by Airfix as well, and it is the RAF emergency set. As through my last few videos, you can probably tell that I like doing war stuff. I haven't really found my niche yet. I'm still discovering the different models, doing the different models. For people in the Airfix Club, it's got 1 flying hour comes with this. There are 2 models inside it. Apparently I paid £9 for that. It says £9 on the box, but I actually paid £8 for it. Don't know why it says £9 and it's 17 on the side, so I'm a bit confused with that. But I can, if I look at this bit of paper that I pulled from the front of the box, it definitely says £8. So this is the second second box that came. As I said, a little tin of US Air Force Grey paint. The airfield emergency set. If I just find my trusty knife, I will open this up and I'll show you what's in it. I'm not starting it immediately. I've got lots of models to contend with before I even think about starting this. Right, so if I open this box, I can't see what the time is on the camera, so if I run out of time, I'm sorry, I'll put it into a second video, I'll cut it in two. Can't get the lid off. Right, okay, so as I said, this box comes with 1 flying hour for airfix. It is skill level 2, and there are 2 models on here. One is the they actually just call it a recovery vehicle, and the other is obviously like an ambulance of some form. It all comes in 1 bag. That's just the 1 bag it comes in. Obviously get your decal sheet, which I wasn't expecting a large one, but that's it, I believe. That's it. I'll continue searching through the box, see if there's any other. No, that is the only decal sheet there. The other vehicle mustn't have one. Mustn't have any decals. The usual Airfix paperwork, the Airfix join my club, pay me money, blah 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 blah. It's just a 4-page manual. Quite detailed instructions. Obviously they're going to start, by the looks of it, they are starting with the ambulance, by the looks of it, then the recovery vehicle next. Paints and everything on the back, a little bit of information on the front telling it there's 2 vehicles inside, paintwork that's with the vehicle. Let's put them in there. I'll open the bag so we can have a look inside. Okay, let's get some scissors to cut the top off this bag, and we'll have a look inside. Okay, so the first thing that comes out of the bag looks like some doors, the rear chassis, the front of the car, very small. That bit's coming off there. Okay, that bit's about to fall off. Obviously the bottom of a truck, the roof of a truck, which is the bit that I'm trying to hold on because it's really flimsy, it's been shaken about a little bit. Front axle, that's the second piece of sprue. Another base, that's obviously the other car. Little tiny steering wheel that you see there. Don't know whether I'm going to paint that. I might just not bother. Obviously the front of the other vehicle there. Onto the 4th sprue, which looks like mostly wheels and cogs. There's some like gas canisters there maybe, or air tanks. 5th sprue, it's just had something falling off it, God knows what. There's a few loose parts in here. Yeah, there's a few loose parts there in the bag. These again, back doors and panels for the van, for the vans. This is the final 6th and final sprue. There are a few people on there. If you look, there's obviously one that's planning to put out a fire there. Some more firemen there. A guy that was bored. A guy in what looks like a scuba suit. No idea about that. There's actually a couple of them. Couple with weapons, couple with different things. The other steering wheel, again really small. And I was actually looking at this on the front of the box, and I thought, I wonder if it's going to come with it, but it is here. Will need painting, and that is a stretcher with a person on it. It's a fairly detailed model. It seems fairly detailed. There's just the pieces that fell off the sprue. Obviously a panel from one of the trucks. The rear axle cover, and what looks like maybe cover for an oil tank or something. Anyway, that's the unboxing.